Some things I got to get off my chest. NFL season is coming up. It's very well anticipated. A lot of teams have made some changes. A lot of teams is on the up and coming. A lot of teams are trying to get over the hump. One of those teams that's really trying to get over the hump happens to be the Buffalo Bills. And the Buffalo Bills are not going to get over the hump this upcoming NFL season, man. Let's be real. 2020, they lost to the Chiefs. 2021, they lost to the Chiefs again. 2022 was their year. You know, they had a great record, 13-3 or whatever it was officially, but they lost to the Bengals in 2022, which was last year. Didn't do anything. And I don't say they're not going to get over the hump because of all the Stephon Diggs drama right now. I really do think that is pointless at this point. It's minicamp. It's the early stages of the NFL, and I'm sure he's going to buckle down when the time actually requires him to buckle down. He'll be there for the team because he also wants to win, and the Buffalo Bills are giving him the best chance to be a great football player and the best chance to actually win a Super Bowl. So I highly doubt any of this Stephon Diggs drama is really going to have that much of a serious impact. However, the Buffalo Bills are not going to win anything and get over the hump simply because there's been no significant change to the Bills team that's taken place for me to truly believe that they're better than they've been over the past few years. I understand people are coming back from injuries, which is cool. You got Tre'Davious White coming back from injury, who's a great cornerback. They couldn't stop the Chiefs with him. They couldn't stop the Chiefs without him. Let's be real about the situation. But he is a great cornerback nonetheless. Let's add to the Bills to the fact that they're bringing back Von Miller on the defensive line. He's going to be a huge factor. And truth be told, yeah, he actually might make a huge culture change around that defensive line. And he's going to bring in some new energy for that defensive line. So kudos to him. We'll applause to that. And even more, the Bills, they switched some things up on the offensive line, bringing in some new guys on the offensive line, bringing in some new guys on the defensive line as well. So applause to that. That's cool as well. But truth be told, it's going to help Josh Allen. It's going to help the running backs. All of that is cool. They've ultimately always had a better roster than these other teams in the division, but still were unable to get over the hump. So my thing is, not only are they bringing in new guys, which is cool, they got the paper roster on lock. They got the talent on the roster on lock. But what needs to change is something within the culture that keeps causing them to lose year after year and fall short year after year. Because that's the thing that needs to change. The leadership roles, the leadership positions, the positioning coaches, the coordinator positions. None of that stuff is actually changing within the Bills organization. And until that actually changes to shift the culture from losing year after year to actually going to that next level, the Bills will remain the same Bills as they've been over the last few seasons. They're a great team. They're going to have a great season this year. I know they will. Look at the roster. Look at the things I just mentioned. It's inevitable for them to have a great regular season. But when it comes to the postseason, it's something about the mentality and it's something about the way they lock in compared to these other teams that lock in come postseason, like the Bills or like the Bengals, like the Chiefs. Those guys lock in completely different than what we see from the Bills locking in, because the Bills always have the advantage when we look at the team and the individuals on the team. But yeah, they'll have a great season. Congrats to the Bills. They'll have a great season, but they're just not going to get over the hump. That's flat, plain, and simple. All right, man, let's move.